Hello YouTubers and fellow Screenix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're doing our Let's Play the Banner Saga. The last video we switched from the Varl caravan to the human caravan, and we made our way to lots of fights actually. I think pretty a lot, quite a few. We gained a lot of allies, and we set up camp here, and in the last video I was trying to do the training to get 1 kill with Alet. But it hasn't been going very well. So I'm just gonna try again. I really need to play more on defense. These guys are aiming for Alet. So I need to set up a proper shield wall here. So put this guy in the middle. Let's see, put him there. Put Egil there. Rook can take a bit of beating, so I'm gonna put him there. And these, however, cannot take anything. So this is how I'm going to be. And Rook can actually shoot from where he's standing right now, I believe. No, he cannot. I need to move one forward. Select attack. And one shot this archer. There we go. That's one down. So we are only facing archers this time. Maybe the game is like, okay, these guys suck. Let's make it really easy for them. Archers don't have a lot of defense. Who is this? Oh, it's Gil. Okay. Let's kill this archer as well. There we go. Just 2 archers left now. You don't get any experience. You get... I don't know what you get. You get something from this. You get some experience, I guess. Gonna attack Rook again. No. She went for Mogr. Okay, this guy's gonna flail around. Just random attacks to armor and health altogether. He's gonna go for Outlive. Now I want Alet. There we go. We can actually shoot him. Or her, that's good. There we go, that should give us a trophy. There we go, Eagle Eye. That's the one I was looking for. Well, that kind of sucks, to be honest. She can become pretty good. I know that for a fact. But you need to invest some stuff in her, some time. Let's go with 4 damage, there we go. Who else? Okay, Ivor. I don't think Ivor really needs it, but since it's training free experience, why not? There we go, stab. So we got another achievement, the one I've been trying to do, but... Village? Let's speak with Olive here. How are you doing, Odd? I'm alright. Oh, but I realized I handed you the banner. I probably gave you the wrong impression. My husband's still in and out of consciousness. It doesn't look good. It's harder than I thought it would be, just not knowing. People tell me I'm a strong woman. It's funny, my father named me Oddlive before I was even born. He wanted a boy so badly. Strong woman, what does that even mean? I never cared for that expression. I feel nothing about my husband dying. People think I'm strong. If I cry because my insides feel like they're on fire, I'm weak. Why does that feel so backwards? I'm sorry, Rook, it's been hard. You're not sure what to say. In the many years you've known the chieftain's wife, this is probably the most you've ever talked. You asked me to come find you. Yes, it's about the banner. I thought about it a long time. You asked me to give it to you, you know, if something happened. Your family, you should carry it. You're right, I should. It should be mine. I should carry it, but I thought about why he named you. I get it. They won't follow a woman. Families would leave. Our banner would be divided. I would vouch for you. Come on, Rook. This isn't time for pretend. It's not just about our small town. What happens the first time we need something from another clan? How will that go? And the first time someone thinks they can take advantage of us. I think this is what has to happen. Maybe this is what it means to be a strong woman. She looks sideways, eventually giving over a timid smile. I'm not sure if that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard or the sweetest. Listen, I know I dragged this out. The truth is my husband and I could never have a child. I don't want our Banner to end here. It'll be safe with you, Alette. You and Alette. I know you're going to take care of her. She puts her hand on her shoulder and she heads back to camp. Morale improved. Nice. Let's see, we got training, we got rest, we got heroes, we got leave. Okay, so let's check our heroes. I don't want to rest. Resting is not always a good option. Yeah. Gonna keep Alette, I'm gonna keep Rook. I'm not gonna use Trigvi. Hogan, maybe. I'd prefer Mogan, but he's wounded. So for now this is okay. Let's try and leave. Got 12 days of supplies. At a small split in the trail, a few fighters stop to speak with you, each carrying a single pack. We recognize this place, one man says. Spent several years here with some kin. If they're still around, we will have to warn them of what's coming. With luck, we'll find you again in less than a week. So we got wish the fighters well, see them off with extra supplies. Remind everyone that you're free to do as they please. You think they'll survive on your own out there? Okay, the first three are all positive. Let's give him a little bit of extra supplies. If that's all you're taking, you may never make it, you say. Grabbing a few items from a supply wagon, you strap the additional provisions to their back. Search for families instead of food, you say with a smile. The man clasps wrists with you before departing. So we lost 8 fighters, 3 supplies, that's okay. 10 renown. So the other 2 options gave you... the other 2 options give you 5 renown. This one gives you 10. Complaints of Ravnusar's excessive drinking have resurfaced. This time the men stumbled over some tent ropes, pulling the snack canvas through a campfire, nearly setting a supply wagon aflame. Clansmen put out the fire on both the wagon and Ravnusar's leg before leading him to you. Ban him from camping near others in the future, punish him physically. This man drinks nothing but water from now on. This one. Ravnusvatar groggily agrees, slurring his way through, promises to quit being such a nuisance. Many of the onlookers snort or roll their eyes, but go back to their business. Somehow you'll doubt it'll be long before Ravnusar manages to find another drink, whether you'll allow it or not. Alright, let's see. Dredge, shouts a man from the back of the caravan. It's Rasnavatar, the unabashed drunk, staggering towards him, looking not entirely sober. He screams again, pointing to the trees in the distance. Fear races through the caravan as fighters pull their weapons. Scouts return with no sightings and furious men surround Rasnavar. Let the clansman deliver justice. A swift and brutal beating befalls Rasnavatar, one that leaves him begging for mercy. The next time he's offered meat, the man shies away in fear. As for the rest of the caravan, everyone seems pretty satisfied. Morale improved.
Once a strong, thriving city, the walls of Frostvellir now just keep the howling winds at bay. With luck, they'll hold out against Dredge as well.
You jostle through follow crowds on sunken faces who appear as though they've been freezing in front of Frostvellir for days. The gates are closed. You come to a stop at the bottom of the hill. This is not looking good. Why are so many people in the fields? We can't stay outside in the open like this. What live finds you amongst the many refugees? Rook, I just talked to some of the women here. Nobody's being let into the city. Why? It's overrun with Vol from Blodsbalker, Greyhorn, people from Bitra, all the nearby villages. The dreads are everywhere. The chieftain of Frostfeller has locked himself in the Great Hall. That's when they close the gates. When the dredge come, these hills will turn red. We have to get in there. We're getting in the walls somehow. I want to know more about what's going on in there. Let's lay low for now and see what happens. Where else? Okay, we're good. I can get that gate open. Let's see if there's any other way before we start breaking down gates. I wasn't going to break. Oh, this is cool. I wasn't going to break it. Just push really hard. Oh my god, I love Ivor. He's so awesome. Okay, so we got market and we got a gate. What else do we got? We got rest, heroes, market, gate. Rest is skull thingy. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Okay, so normally you'd think buying supplies is a good thing, but no matter how many supplies you have, you will actually start chapter 4, which is you'll switch to the Varls first, and then you switch back to Rook. You start with only 3 days of supplies, no matter how many supplies you buy. So it's really not that good. A figurine occasionally carried by older warriors who believe it could temporarily blind their enemies. 22 dodge strength plus 2 strength. That's pretty good actually. It's only 10 renown. I got 87. Well-honed razor. No for steady hand. Calm pressure and will exceed the limits. Plus 3 will. Plus. So resting will give him 3. Okay, I will buy this one. Definitely. Should I buy this one? No. Got 9 days of supplies. Where are we on the map? We did quite a bit walk, I think. Not that much. We went from Skrogir to Frostfeller. The other caravan. Can we see the other caravan? No. That would be kind of cool if you could see where the other caravan is. I believe the other caravan is here in Strand. They are going to eventually meet up, but it's not going to be close. Alright, anyway. Let's go to the heroes quickly. Okay, so he's still down. 2 days. That's it then, I guess. Let's rest. You spend a whole day at the rest houses. Everyone gives you the same story. The chieftain just shut himself in the Great Hall, closed the gate. There are a lot of wounded people here, adds the lad. We could help them. Eagle puts you aside. I followed the outside of the city walls, he says, and there's a water passage we could squeeze through, I think. Not the whole caravan, but it's a handful. But if a handful of us get in, we might be open the gates from the inside. The rest house is overflowing with refugees, the sick and wounded and noise. Check out the water passage, tend to the wounded, settle in for the long haul, rest for a day, leave them and try something else. Alright, let's see. Tend to the wounded first, I guess. Aled and Olive spend their days along with others in your caravan treating wounds, most of which come from the archers at the gates. I overheard from one of the women that the city will be sending carts with food around. Olive tells you. Could be a way in, Ivor replies. Next time they send a cart, we bring it back in. Olive protests. Aside from leading to a fight, it will probably mean no more food for the refugees. Wait and ambush the next cart, we'll wait and confront them, leave the food cart alone. Let's see what we should do. We'll wait and confront them, I guess. Let's do this. Keep your sword down until we need it, you tell Ivor. We'll make a deal unless we're looking for a fight. Early the next day, you spot another cart leaving the gates of the city. After they've thrown the scraps to the refugees, you approach. Stop. My friend wanted to talk with you. It's not what I wanted. Think I can guess why. If we knew there were more fighters and Var out here, Ikil might have brought you into the city. You can let us go in the city? Not up to me. I'll take you if you want. Why would this Ikil let us in? Better let him explain. I don't think so. We're done here. I think we'll just take the card ourselves instead. Fine, let's go. I think I'll go with the third option. Let's meet this Ikil. He nods. You follow him back to other gates where they open the doors for you. A man clad in black approaches you as you step inside. That's Ikil. What in depth is this? The man orders his guard to get this door closed again before more refugees notice. You said you wanted fighters. You heard about the chieftain? We heard he's hiding out in the Great Hall. Oh really? Think you mean hiding out in a grave? He's eating worms if that wasn't clear. What happened in here? As soon as they heard Dredge were coming, anyone who could swing an axe got one to the head. That's the short story anyway. Anyone who couldn't swing an axe got an axe to the head, okay. At least 3 clans in here wearing over turf and food, and the worst are the godforsaken Varl. He eyes Ivor and shrugs with the exaggeration of simply stating the obvious. We're in more danger here than out there. Look, I was in charge here before things went to crap. You've got some people who can fight, you've got your own Varl, that counts for something. I can keep you a flock safe in the Great Hall, you fight for me and take back Frostfeller. I don't take sides, too hard to tell when the good guys have become the bad. Fine. Cut these sheep loose and watch your own asses. What do I care? All I want to do right now is get out of the damned streets. Think carefully about what you want. We're not staying here. Let us out. I don't know if that's... Ikil has already shouted to his men who stare daggers in return. They just finished closing the massive doors. A fine waste of time and lives. Now get out. You pass again through the gates of Frostfeller. You wonder if you just threw away your best chance for survival. Hope we know what we're doing. Making it up as we go, Ivor. Chapter 3. Little did they sleep. Going back to the Vol group now. Hakon, we're back. I was able to get about as many warriors from Strad as you wanted, and more weapons, extra supplies too. 100 Varl, 100 fighters, 200 supplies. Damn, that's a lot. You perk up, just now realizing Mogra has been talking to you. Since Vognar died, everyone's been looking for you to make the decisions. It's exhausting. Hakon? Okay, so now we're playing as Hakon, I suppose. I heard you. What were you saying? I was saying the far we sent to Strand have returned. The governor gave us most of what we wanted. Good enough. Much resistance from the governor? Some. I don't think he was happy about us buying his fighters using his own money. He also insisted we take on a lackey of his to watch over his property, a man named Eirik. Eirik, I met him. He seemed competent enough. Regardless, the governor will have to get over it unless he wants Dredge crawling through his streets. We've put down every slag that he has wandered through here while you were gone. Enough flapping of mouths then. You sure that wound has healed, Ludin? I agree. Enough has already gone wrong. If something happens to the prince on a mission of peace, the lines will rot. Or worse. They're right, Ludin. Return to Strand, go home. Ludin makes his own decisions. Vognar's dead, there's no reason to stay. That one. We would only be made to do this again later, and will not suffer it all a second time. Either take us through the Wandering Road, or do your job and slaughter some Dredge. Ludin turns abruptly with a scowl. He stamps back to his ring of tents and followers. Wandering Road's not an option with this many. I could crush that boy's skull with one hand. If Ludin wouldn't be deterred, you have to deal with it. Don't let it get Ludin to you. Let's go. I'm sick of looking at this dump. What do I tell the warriors, Hakon? Telling them to be cautious. Tell them to be cautious, no more losses. There we go. Will do. Give the word and we'll set off. Alright, so we still have, what do we got? We got leave, heroes. What's this? Map. Okay, so we can talk to two of the Varl. Let's go to heroes first. Can we upgrade any guys? We can upgrade Moger. Let's upgrade. We got quite a bit of renown. I'll go with this one. And then strength. Maybe I should do that one. That's also pretty good, actually. Breaking defense. We got Warhawk. We got this guy, Eric. We got Shield Master, a Warhawk, a War Master, Shield. Wait. Mogir? How does that work? I go through the top first, then to the lower part. Got Mogir, Ganov, Eric, Mogir, Ganov, Hakon. So I get Hakon only once, while the other ones I get twice. Okay. Eric. Should I upgrade him? It's only cost 5 now. Let's do it. Want this one. And then this one. There we go. Defense breakers. Okay, so I upgraded my heroes a little bit. And then speak with Ubin. You knew him well, didn't you? Wagner? No. Well, I don't know. I remember him. Always rushing around with some important business, but I never knew him. Never got a chance to talk much. Longer than I did, in any case. I suppose so. When he spoke, Varl listened. I knew that. I could use help there. Scrivener leans back, considering the sentiment. I've seen worse. They respect you for your ability to swing an axe. They need to respect you for your actions. But you're not talking to the right Varl. Morgar's got some skill here. Most I can do is hold a quill. What are you always putting down in that journal? How do you mean? What do I write? I write what happens. They've got a banner and Eberang for that, you know. You mean the long banner? Yes, the Menders wove up something that writes its own history. You want my opinion? I don't trust it. No. It tells a broad story. I think there's some value in the narrow. Whose story does it write? Mine? Theirs? Ludin's? Gods forbid. Ha, you relic, the gods have been dead a long time ago. Ah, have they? Old habits, I suppose. I heard you were a terror in your day. Do you know how old I am? Dare I ask? I'm competing, you know. Nobody knows how old we Varl can get, naturally. There's only one by the name of Snorri. He's got a few years on me. Just hunkers in Grofheim collecting rhyme. Bastard might actually beat me. Another one named Krumer is close, I think, but the adult son of a bitch still welcomes a fight. He'll probably be off before I am. Although the Scrivener gestures around him as if it reminds you of a current situation. You chuckle. Anyway, point is, what difference does it make? I'm just a delivery baron for Jorander now. Can't remember half what I've done. Hence the journal. Hans, don't get fancy on my behalf, Hakon. Okay, I won't. What do you suppose happened to the sun? Gods, how should I know? Never seen something like this before. Are you worried? Some of the Varl in the caravan think the world's coming to an end. Others think it's the best thing that could happen. No more black months. I'll take it if it's the end. I'm ready. What about the rest of us? To the depths with you. Ha. Get some rest. Always more marching to do. I've hoofed more hills than a horse born with a grudge. Don't worry about me. Okay, that was Ubin. Now we got Moger. I'd ask how you're dealing with Wagner's death, but I already know the answer. Do you? Steady old Moger, which is good. I know most of these Thrall, but they're not under my command. They come to follow Wagner. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't want to be in your position either. Anything you can tell me about the caravan? Throw together this many Thrall, half of them want to hit each other, the rest want to be left alone. Anyone I should keep an eye on? There's a couple of clan leaders trying to show off each other. Not a big deal, I've got it under control. The fighters we just got from Strand aren't bad, but they're unruly. Give it a few days. There are a few moaning about fighting for you instead of Wagner. Those are the ones to worry about. What about Luden's man? They don't want to hear from anything from me, I know that. Any problems? Could be. Luden's pet Varl is named Percy. I'm not sure where he came from or what his deal is. Bastard knows how to fight, but there's something I don't like about him. His girl in red is scary too. Irsa. She's probably the best fighter Luden's got, to be honest. I overheard some of the Varl call her the witch. Why? The flaming arrows, I think. It's a good trick, but the fire upsets our Varl more than the dredge. Still doesn't make much sense. Witch? They're not schoolers, Hakon. I think they're mostly just afraid of her. That makes more sense. Don't let her find out. Haven't you ever wanted to be in command? More than I am? Any more rope and I'd hang myself. I doubt that. I forget, you weren't around back then. At one point I had more rope, I hung myself. So no, I'm not interested in command. It's all yours. Thanks. You think we're walking into a death trap? This many Varl? No, we should be alright. Things could get rough though. I don't like being the one to send the Varl to their deaths. I like worrying about myself. That's the extent of it. Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that a couple... Who would have expected Wagner to drop like that to a couple of slag? I'm still wondering what happened. He had hundreds of dead slag to his name. I don't get it. Just happens sometimes. No big moment. I'm sure it surprised him even more than us. Although I have to wonder. Nah, never mind. Anyway, I'll worry about the warriors. You worry about not doing something stupid. That's asking a lot. Why were you holding back? What were you holding back about Wagner? I'd rather not say it, Hakon. Why not? It's the kind of thing that gets stuck in your hand and you need a clear one. It's better if you let me worry about it. If you say so, keep it to yourself. If there's a reason not to bring it up again, I will. I think he's suspecting Luden backstabbed Wagner. But I don't know. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. I'm also thinking, I don't really trust Luden, but maybe that's not what happened. Okay, heroes. Leave. Okay, let's leave. What's this map? Leave. Look at that, says Mugger in the hills. More dredge. No more than a dozen, though. We could just as easily pass by and rush as rush up there to slaughter them. Luden overhears. There's a dozen dredge heading towards Strand, he says. You ask him where he started to care about Strand. I don't, he replies. I thought you did. Be a waste of time. Strand can handle that. Mugger send some warriors and take care of it. We'll deal with them ourselves. Let's attack them ourselves, why not? The caravan stops and waits while you lead a small detachment up the hill to take care of the dredge, quickly. Tell Luden to stay by the caravan. He folds his arms and mutters something about being treated like a child. Okay, so we got 4 units. Move him up there. You got Hakon, Mogr, Ganulf, and Eric. And especially that Ganulf, the frog man. He can devastate people. A lot of dredge though, more than I anticipated. Okay, let me actually, might not be such a bad idea to go on this side. You go there, Hakon goes there, Ganulf goes there, Eric goes here. Start, I suppose. And then who's the second guy? That one. So we got Dredge Grunt. They're all grunts. Some of them are black, some of them are white. We just go out with an attack. There we go. Seems there's only grunts. Fall back one time. Bring the pain. What does this do? There are no... breaks an enemy armor and punishes enemy for retaliating. Break damage to target plus run. Okay. Let's not do that. Let's just break this guy's armor. Or not. We just attack him straight out. There we go. Right. Well, let's just beat this guy down then. One dredge down. We got this Eric guy. Can go here. Attack his armor. That's really nice there. Even bash the other guy's armor in. It is instant kill here. There we go. I think they're gonna attack. No, he just straight out attacked my my power, I suppose. No. They're not breaking my armor, they're just going all out. Stand by. Okay, that guy got a kill in. They're all attacking Hakon. I should probably be worried about him a little bit now. Tree attack. Okay, he's going backwards. He's gonna attack Mogir. I want this guy to move up like that. Okay, 2 attack. There we go. Most of these are pretty damaged. Okay, this guy doesn't have any willpower yet. We really need to fix that. Most of these guys are already damaged. No. How did I, Okay, I forgot how to check the status, the stars. Touchpad? No, it's not touchpad. Arrow up. Okay, there we go. This guy's still at full strength. Gotta take care of that. Who's up next? Let's see. Can we kill this guy? We can. There we go. He's ready to promote now. They're all attacking Mogir, but he's probably just the beefiest one I have. He's pretty much dead. This EQ guy, I could probably just kill this guy outright. There we go. Pillage mode. And I think Hakon can finish this guy off. There we go. Easy peasy. None of us got killed. All of them are dead. Hakon is ready for promotion. Mogir is ready for promotion. 8 renown, pretty nice. I'll take it. Hakon. You can hear Ludin's hard-booted trot as you set up camp the first day and brace yourself. Can we speak as equals? We can try. It seems clear to me you plan to kill a lot of Dredge along the way, am I right? You're not wrong. In fact, I plan to go out of my way to kill them. I shouldn't be surprised, but don't assume only the Varl can fight, do you understand me? This is my banner, we fly to Grofham, the banner of Aberrang. I assist in joining the battle. Almost got it in your first encounter and ready for more? Whatever you like, Prince. And, I expected more resistance from Vognir, maybe. You tell me you were his Kandar, that's why you're in charge now. Some sort of next kin Varl thing? Don't you take on his responsibilities? Why the tough act, kid? Don't look down on me again, don't you dare. When you're nearly 200 years old, it's hard to take a 20-year-old man. Is that right? Seriously? You better start. We'll both be kings someday. That's the last thing I need to think about right now. Ludin looks at you as though you just punched yourself in the face. He heads back to his tent before saying whatever he was on his mind. On exertion. You've gotten some characters with high extortion. Don't overlook this important stat. Extortion lets you exertion. Exertion lets you add more willpower to your actions. Want to add more than 1 star to your attack? Upgrading the exertion lets you add 3 damage to every attack, or move 3 spaces further than usual, if you got the willpower for it. Remember, each stat is equally important in combat. Choose wisely. Okay, so we got... this is Bercy, and this is Yrsa. We got training. So, I'm not sure, I think this is also a Warhawk, but I think she's a different one, so we might choose to get that trophy with her. Let's speak with Bercy, this guy. You have a moment? As you approach Bercy, he lowers the book he was reading. He doesn't strike you as the book reading type. You're Bercy? You're Hakon. We've gotten that out of the way, haven't we? I've had some questions. Say what you want to say. What's our Varl doing working for Ludin? What's our Varl doing working for another Varl? What difference does it make? Looks like you're in charge right now, so do me a favor and don't get Ludin killed. He's important to you? No, but that's one way to put it. Where'd you learn to fight? Same way as you, but fighting. You know what I mean. I robbed well-protected merchants for at least one man's lifetime. Is that what you mean? Yeah, not anymore. I've had a lot of jobs. Can I trust you? Well, a loaded question. Depends what you mean. Whose back will you have if things go wrong? Assume I'm looking out for myself and you'll figure it out. Does Ludin understand that? Ludin doesn't even understand that half his army is here just to protect him from the people he talks to. I won't keep you any longer. See you on the battlefield, O leader of all. You could join us. I'm where I want to be. Don't forget what I said about keeping Ludin alive. Got it? As you step away, you can't help but wonder if there was a bit of a threat behind that gravely request. That's Bercy. Then we got Yrsa or something. Yrsa, right? She watches you approach with her head tilted back and points a thumb towards Ludin's tent. No, here for you. Oh. Can we talk? Yrsa shakes her head no. A smile on her lips, eyelids low. Why not? I don't. In those two curiously contradictory words you get the impression she has a beautiful obsidian voice and this might be a complete waste of time. She watches you expectantly. You don't talk? No. You do though. I don't. It's about the flaming arrows. She raises an eyebrow. Varl and fire don't get along. All you get is a shrug. If you're going to use them... She pulls an arrow, there's a flick of the wrist you don't quite catch. Suddenly a burst combusts in the tree behind you and falls to the ground, smoldering. Half the camp has turned to watch. Don't tell me not to. You're Ludin's bodyguard? No, he's mine. Before you have a chance to be confused, she cackles abrupt and loud, then looks slightly embarrassed. You are his personal bodyguard, though. Her expression changes. Of course. How did you end up with someone like Ludin? Luck. Well, this has been fun. She crosses her arms and hand on her chin and cocks her head to one side. Until next time, Yrsa. Hakon. You stop and look over your shoulder. I'm a witch, so be careful. She puts her forefinger to her lips with a soft shh. You depart, not quite sure what to make of that. Okay, so we got training, we got heroes, we got rest, and we got leave. Let's do a training. And Ludin, Eric. I don't like Ludin at all. Move, remove, thanks. You move in. There we go. Definitely want to keep the what do you call these? The Varl. Eric is pretty good. Yrsa, I don't know. I think she can be okay. Let's go. Need to make a kill with her to get the trophy, which is called Siege Archer, which is basically what she is. Okay, so we're fighting another Varl, it seems. Okay, so I want to put her behind there. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Put him in there. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. Let's see. He would go down. He would go 2 down. So I would go here, all the way here. And turn. He just went through my Varl. Okay, attack. Let me break your armor, man. Crap. Ooh. That guy's got a lot of damage on him. Let's see. How many damage did I take? That's a lot of damage right there. That's a very dangerous attack. Can I just break his armor? Not sure if he has any. He has a decent amount. He's pretty good at breaking armor, though. Gotta keep this Yrsa alive. This guy's got a lot of damage on him. It's crazy. These guys are bloody dangerous. There we go. I don't need to keep all of them alive. Just need to make sure I kill one with Yrsa. There we go. Make sure I stab him properly. Where are you going? Nope. He's going for Ganolf. Ah, I already lost Yrsa. That guy's brutal, man. Let's see. Let's try again. Training. Maybe I should level these guys up first. Definitely, yes. I want this one. And then I want 1 extra strength. Confirm. Next one. I want to promote. Yes, I do. Already got that one. Shield definitely. And attack. There we go. This guy's level 3. I leveled him up already once, it seems. Let's go with battle. See what we're up against. A lot. Okay, I'm not gonna take an aggressive stance like that anymore. Definitely not. There we go. Let's try something like this. Willpower +2. I don't know why, but... Gonna let these guys move forward a little bit. No. Crap. Probably should have not gone back that much. They got some archers here. Shoot some fire over there. One strength damage, but only the one that's on fire, right? Right, so I probably should have been able to kill her, but just walking on the fire damages you, it seems. Let's keep him in the back for now. Okay, he's going after Hakon. That's good. Let me kill this, or not kill him, let me bash in his armor. There we go. Massive armor damage there. Okay, so we can get a kill with her now. There we go. Siege Archer. Trophy earned. Okay, he's only doing 1 damage. What do we got here? Tempest? I can see Ubin down there, I think. I think that's Ubin. Let me do some massive damage against this guy. I think I'd like to stand here. Then do some armor damage on this guy. No. Armor damage, there we go. That's a good amount. Okay, he's going for that one. Can I squash him? Nope, but I can do massive damage on him. Okay, I lose her, I think. Yeah. It's okay. I already got the trophy with her. There we go, I was able to kill him, that's good. That guy's pretty good. Harkon, 9 damage. Should be able to up that a little bit. Maybe not, just 10. Alright, that guy's as good as dead. There we go, let's see if I can crush some more armor. Okay, we got Mogir. Take care of the Varl. Okay, we can crush this guy. There we go, easy mode. So it's 3 against 5. We are on the winning team, or I'd like to assume at least. This guy can do a lot of damage thanks to his willpower. Okay, lost that Varl. deflect it, really. Lost another Varl there. Good thing we're not fighting for keeps. Taking down his armor. He's gonna go with Gunnulf. Nope, Mogir it seems. Yeah, this guy still can't do any stars, so I definitely should invest that. Oh. Ooh, this guy's not doing too well either. Go for the 2 armor strike, why not? So it's 3 against 3. Gandalf still has almost full armor or full health, so should be able to do massive damage on this Varl. Outright kill him. There we go. Yeah, if that guy was any smart, he would go for Gandalf. He is. She is, I mean. She decides to go for his armor first, alright? That's your mistake. There we go. Killed that guy outright. Still decides to go for armor. Well, she's dead. There we go. We're able to finish this battle. It's quite a tough one. They definitely had the majority of numbers. Heroes. Let's see. Okay, Gandalf can be upgraded. Definitely want to do that. How much does it cost though? 10. Let's do it. I need to invest these 2. There we go. That makes him even more deadly. Eric can be leveled up as well, but I don't have enough. I know. I already knew that. That's what I said. So we got 65 supplies here. We got a lot of supplies. Not a lot of renown though, but we also have a massive amount of units, so it will dwindle our supplies. But those supplies, the 65, is based on already calculating how many men we have. So for example, if we had half that people, we'd probably be looking at 120 days of supplies. So the supplies you see there is already calculated with how many people you have at the moment. Though of course you lose people, you gain people, so the amount of days can vary a lot. Sometimes you even lose supplies during events, so alright. I guess we'll leave then. Let's see. Got rest, heroes, training, and leave. Let's leave. Okay, see, we lost some supplies. Morale declined. How is our morale? Great. Green is great. Blue is normal. You overhear a conversation while marching along the warriors. I'm happy to stomp some slags as much as the next Varl, but I didn't join up to take orders from Hakon, says one. Apparently he doesn't realize you're within earshot, not willing to die for him either. Let's see. I'm gonna challenge him. Who will you take orders from? You ask loudly. Wagner's deaf, we can decide right now. You raise your fist, he does the same. Reluctantly, his best shot's not bad, but you've had a lot worse. You grab him by the horns, swing his entire massive frame through the air, and plant him into the ground. What's his name, you ask his companions? Gris. Take care of Gris, you reply. You hear them laughing at his misfortune as you wander off. Little renown thereby? Little renown thereby. That's Dutch. A little renown added, 5. Alright, a small merchant gathering of tents coming to view. A small gathering of tents coming to view. Group of merchants from the look of it. You ask what they're doing here. We're camped outside. We're camped at the Godstone ahead, one tells you. Leaving an offering to Denglier, as one does. His expression turns. Dredge start appearing out of nowhere. Some of us stayed. Though thought the Godstone be safe, but damned if I know. We've been dodging them since we left. Assure them that the way to the strand is clear and see them off. Ask if they have anything to trade. Let's ask if they have anything to trade. Not much, he replies. Anything of value left at the Godstone. I've never seen this many Varl in one place before. You're off to deal with those Dredge, you not? You not. We could part with some supplies if you need them. We'll take them. How much? I'll give him freely. Clearing the road is more than we can ask for. I have one request though. My wife's brother stayed at the Godstone. You know him by a necklace with many golden rings. If you see him, say we are safely in Strand. You agree and the merchant continues onward. Lots of extra supplies, there we go. Morale declined. Yeah, blue is good morale. So high morale, good morale, normal morale. The caravan slows unexpectedly. Word travels down the line and then to Mogor, who tells you Dredge know we're coming, probably saw us back at Vaderville and did their usual lurking. Could have been bad if we plotted them into, but we saw them first. Alright, just reading a little story here, but I might actually decide to do this battle in the next video, because we're nearing the hour mark. So yeah, I'll stop the video here guys, and I'll start the recording right after this so we can see the fight. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help me out, please consider subscribing to it. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll be updated with more content about me playing the Banner Saga. If you have any tips, questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll try to reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and I'll see you guys in the next. Till then.